Alan, that must go down as the best all-round performance since you arrived at the club.
From a result point of view, yeah. I thought we gave a really good performance here early on in the season when we didn't take anything from it. But obviously when you put a performance in of that same quality but get the result at the end of the day, it makes it more enjoyable.
The 3-5-2 formation certainly seems to be suiting us. We just let Rangers kind of give us the ball and then just broke quickly and scored good goals.
Yeah, we did. I thought, the way we've set up, I think the three has just give us a little bit more solidity at the back to defend, especially from set pieces, because I feel as if that's where we've been hurt this season. Where we've dominated games and then suddenly the opposition have scored from their one or couple of set pieces that they've had, and I just felt as if that was really having an effect on the team performance, where we've completely dominated, but we'd let a set piece in it, and it completely changed the face of the game. And call it what you like, it's just probably give us a little bit of solidity. I said all along when I came in that I wanted the team to be flexible. It could change Saturday, it really could, and whatever, I go from game to game, especially with the players, and the players know that. I've got a group of 20 players, and they're all going to be needed through the season, and that'll change. And I've told them that, and there's got to be a togetherness within the dressing room, because it's not necessarily on performances why they may not play in the team.
To go in at half time 3-0 up, I'm sure you said to the lads that Rangers would come out all guns blazing in the second half. Disappointed with the goal we lost?
I think when you're under that amount of aerial pressure throughout the whole game, I think you can forgive them for allowing one goal. I think the lads defended magnificently tonight. There's a lot of times when you're up against, Boydie and then Daly later on, they're a real physical presence, and I thought they really stood up, and that's what I expect me defenders do, especially me being one myself. I hate losing goals from set pieces. I hate defenders getting beat in the air by strikers, but I think I can allow them that little blip tonight. That
said, after Rangers scored, we battened the hatches down again and didn't really give them any more chances. Mark Oxley didn't have an awful lot to do.
No, he's probably saved one later on, where it's down at his feet. And I say the rest of it is, we've been knockdowns and they flick the balls on in behind, and we've coped with them. I'm going to be really picky now. I think we should have had a penalty. At 3-0, I think it's a penalty.
Was that the Lee McCullough where he dragged his hand back?
Yeah, if he doesn't touch it with his hand, Scott Allen's in. He takes the ball into the box, and then Boozy has a chance at the end to make it 4-1 and really wrap the game up. So from that point of view, to come to Ibrox and score 3 goals and have the chances that we have, I think that tells you everything about the performance.
So a great win up in Dingwall and a fantastic win here tonight in Glasgow. Is that the platform to kick-start the season?
I hope so. It's a step. It's a real positive step in the right direction. The lights have gone out, and I think we're speaking too much about the result. No, Dingwall was great because it gave the players a belief. Especially when you play a different formation. We've come here tonight, and I thought we've looked strong again. It may change Saturday. It may change. It really might. But we'll have to wait and see. And we've got a chance now to really get ourselves in amongst them with 2 home games. They're going to be tough, but we've given ourselves a real chance.